Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Hazeeq, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Agix. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, taking a look at the daily chart, we're seeing a massive pump here, and if you manage to enter with us on Patreon around these prices, 24 cents, you're looking at approximately 2x. Because we did have two entries into Agix. We entered at 24 cents and we also entered at 26 cents. So we essentially caught the local bottom here for Agix, and I gave you this support level over here with this trend line. So we're doing pretty good right now. If we set up a Fibonacci retracement from that local bottom there, let me try to catch it on point. There we go. And you can see that we're already getting to the 1.618 here. So we are retesting the 1.618. This could be the top of this local move to the upside. And from there, we could start dropping back down. That's a possibility that we are looking at. And if we are going to be doing that, there are a few levels for you to consider here. Of course, coming back all the way down to 37 cents would be really good. If you are looking to buy into Agix and fill up your bags with more tokens, 37 cents is an okay price to enter. Of course, if you zoom out and you take a look at where we were sitting back in 2022, you know, we were sitting at 2-3 cents. So right now we've gone up pretty massively, and expecting those same 2022 June, July prices is not realistic, so we have to adjust our strategy to what we're seeing right now on the charts. So 37 cents is going to be your first entry. Next up we have 34 cents, and below that we have the 31 cents, which is the golden ratio here, right? This was a pretty significant level. We even back tested it as resistance in May last year, and right now we are hopefully going to be retesting it if we are going to be seeing a stronger pullback. Because just because I'm giving you these support levels does not mean we are actually going to be retesting them. You have to understand that. You can set up some buy limit orders in advance, sure, but you can't be 100% sure that you're going to get down to those prices. Now, if we do have a black swan event, of course, there could be a massive capitulation. We could drop even, below 20 cents. And if I see Agix, sitting at 17 cents, you can bet your ass I'm going to be buying a lot of tokens at those prices there. But as for right now, these are the few support levels that I would be looking at. If you want to sell some tokens at 48 cents and buy back, let's say you want to buy back at 41 cents, 15% discount, you can probably do that. If you want to risk doing that, that's fine. I will not be, swing trading my Agix like that. But you can do that if you are feeling a bit risky and frisky. 15% trade here from 48 cents down to 42 cents. Around those prices, they're around the 1.272 Fibonacci. Now, taking a look at the daily RSI, you can see we are very overextended. The index is sitting at 86. The last time we were this high was back here in October 2023, and from there we had the pullback. So if you are waiting for a pullback, we might get that sometime soon. But if you look at coins like IMX, they have continuously, had this massive pump, and it doesn't look like it's stopping anytime soon. So the same could happen here with Agix, but we want to be conservative, and at the same time we want to be realistic with our expectations for a drop. So expecting it to go to 17 cents just because you want to buy there is not going to work. However, looking at some of these prices, maybe if we get fortunate, we can see a move below 30 cents briefly, and that's going to be another great entry point. Now let's switch over to the weekly chart. And before we continue with the video, I quickly want to mention my Patreon that's linked down below in the description. If you enjoy my content, you want to get more exclusive content, and you want to support me at the same time, definitely feel free to check out the Patreon, because you're going to get a 7-day free access on my Patreon and an instant access to all of my content since October 2021, which is when I started. You'll get access to content like exclusive weekly podcasts, and we're starting to invite guests already. We have 40 plus low cap gem posts. We have a bunch of project reviews. We have a bunch of resources that are going to help you save time and make more money with this upcoming bull market. So this is definitely a great exchange of value for the both of us. And once again, there's a 7-day free trial. Feel free to check it out. You can leave anytime, and let's continue with the video. Okay, taking a look at the weekly chart. Now here we have a really good picture, and you already see what's going on here. We have a massive symmetrical triangle, and we could be looking at a breakout. And this breakout is going to have a target of, let me just set this up properly for you. So the breakout would potentially take us to $1.10. That's what we're going to be looking at in this instance. And right now we're sitting at 47 cents. So that is going to be almost a 2x, right? A bit more than a 2x. And then your minimal target after breaking above the all-time high at 65 cents is going to be $1.43. And if I'm not mistaken, the market cap is still relatively low. If we can take a look at the market cap. Okay, so $600 million. That's not very low. This is not very low by any means, but still on the lower spectrum of the mid caps. So if you're expecting a 10x from here, I would say that's really, really possible. $6 billion market cap, really good. But if you look into Agix and what they're doing, this is a really good infrastructure AI project. And I think that this could even get to anywhere between $10 to $20 billion in market cap. So if you are expecting prices higher than this, for example, a 10x would put us at $4. And if we were to go to, let's say we did a 20x and we would go to $8, we're going to be looking at really nice gains, even from the current prices. Of course, it's going to be nothing compared to the gains you could have made if you bought in at a cent back in March 2020, or if you bought in at this bottom here in 2022. The gains are going to be just massive for you. That's what we have for the weekly. In terms of the RSI and the stochastic, so the weekly chart is already getting a bit overbought here. As you can see, we are breaking above the previous local high, and we're not getting any divergences at the moment, so that's good to see. The stochastic is in the overbought already, and if we take a look at the MACD, we are printing this bullish cross in February. So this was a really good signal for you to buy some AGIX. This was pretty much at the same time we were retesting the 20 MA on the weekly, and the 20 MA is going to be your major indicator, your major support band during the bull market. So whenever you come back down to the 20 EMA, that's going to be a really good buying price. And we also printed the bullish cross on the weekly chart. So the 55 EMA got crossed by the 20 EMA. So that's your bullish cross indicator for the weekly chart. And right now, all we need to do is we need to break above the pink resistance trend line, first of all. And then second of all, we want to break above that September 2021 all-time high. If we can do that, things are set in motion for AGIX, and we're looking at $4 as your target during the bull market, and that's a 10x from the current prices. Whether we go higher or not is yet to be seen. Seeing how these AI projects are doing very well, it's very possible we're going to be seeing a $10 to $20 billion market cap for AGIX during this up and coming bull market. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you have been buying AGIX. Unfortunately, I missed out during this dip here in 2022, but that should be it. Thank you for watching. Take care and goodbye.